Today I'm planting a ground cover that I bought called Thymus praecox, if that's how you pronounce it. And it's supposed to be really good for the Oklahoma area. It will spread, it's drought tolerant, it'll spread quite rapidly, it says, and it likes the full sun. So we have plenty of that around here. So basically all I do is I dig a hole that's a little bit bigger than the pot that's the soil or the plant came in. Get it nice and large there. And I have my plant here in the pot. Now normally when I'm doing this, I'll have two hands, but right now, since I'm holding the phone, it's a little rougher, but I just basically put that in. I'll kind of break up the soil a little bit from the plant just so that it's not all compact, and then just work the soil in around the plant and get it in there and pack it in. Not real firm, but firm enough. It'll pack in as the plant grows. Now I'm gonna I bought two of them. They're supposed to have real pretty pink flowers when they flower. So I've got this one, and I'm gonna just put the other one a couple of feet away, or about a foot or so away. Now you should always read the specifications on the tags that come with them. Make sure that you have what they need. And of course there's Benji helping me to dig the hole. But I am just digging a hole here, taking the plant out of the pot that it came in, and I put a little soil there in the bottom. Break up the soil just ever so slightly. You don't want to damage the roots. You just want to get that soil from being real compact, because I've had plants where at the end of the year when I dig up the old plant, it's still in the shape of the pot that it came in. You can see there's some good worms growing, which we like that in the soil. They are good for the soil. So I plant that, get it tamped down pretty well, and I do like to sometimes make a little bit of a well around my plants so that the water won't just run off and run away from the plant, and it'll seep down in there. So I've got the two plants planted. I'm hoping it will spread. I'll train them to spread through this whole area here along the front, and it'll probably take a year or two before it really takes off. But once they do, they should have a really pretty flower. A little pink flower like this. Now some people like to go along and in their gardens and put the tags in front of each plant so they'll remember what it is, but I usually take those out, and if I can't remember what a plant is, I'll take a picture of it and look it up online. So online, the internet has made it so much handier on gardening. So I am going to get the sprinkler out and put it on here and give this area good watering. We're under sort of a drought here, so we really need to get on the watering this early in the season. So I'm going to get that going and hope for the best. Everybody, happy gardening. Another one of my ground covers that I like to try to start in the yard, is called moneywort. It has a nice golden yellow color to it when it's in the full sun, and it can take partial shade to full sun, and is quite aggressive and will grow quite rapidly. However, the only drawback is it's not that drought tolerant. They like to be kept moist and well drained. in a well-drained soil. So I try to just keep it in this area and try to keep it watered, but it's doing pretty good this year. I just planted this last year and it's grown quite well. I just have to keep it watered pretty much, and unlike the thyme that I just planted, this needs to be kept moist, but it is pretty, and it is something that you could put into maybe a hanging basket or a tall pot and let it hang out over the edge. Or if you want to keep it in the ground, you can let it cover the area that you want and then get out and trim it back whenever it gets too invasive. Now, a third type of ground cover that I like to have out here is the sedum. There are many types of sedums, and this one is a ground cover that I've talked about before that grows and spreads and is a nice pretty color. It will turn a nice yellow in the sun and almost sometimes be reddish in color. At one time I had let it spread over just about this entire garden, and that's how it got into that rock crevice and spread everywhere. And so now I've limited it and pulled some of it up, but as you can see, it's grown just about everywhere. I have some over here even. So it's a good ground cover, and it's a pretty color, just like the moneywort. They're both that yellowish color, which adds a real nice element to the garden. And just to check on it, I'm looking at the iris that I planted the other day. Nothing's coming up yet, but we got a ways. I just planted it, so it should be up soon. Everything else looks to be doing good. Happy gardening.